You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my head from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and
You're listening to WZYE.
keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my head from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Made a fortune. It's probably not too late.
It's probably not too late.
Oh, but I don't worry about that much, 'cause I'm happy anyhow. As I go along life's journey, I'm reaping better than I've sown. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Ain't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going is rough.
Going gets rough.
But I've got a friend in Jesus, and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all His blessings on me and the mercies He's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. You know, right now, you may be going through some rough times in your life, but I'm here to encourage you today not to give up. I pronounce a blessing upon your life, upon your family. You must prosper and be in good health in the name of Jesus. I believe it on my heart. So Lord, help me not to grumble and complain of the tough roads I have owned. I'm drinking from my saucer, cause my cup has overflowed. And if I should go on living, if I should go on living, should the way get steep and rough, I thank you, Lord, I thank you, Lord. May I ask for no other blessing, Jesus. Glory. Cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy. I won't be too busy to help a brother bear his load. I'm drinking from my saucer, like drinking, cause my cup has overflowed. Yes, I'll keep drinking from my saucer, Lord. Keep drinking from my saucer, Lord, cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners, of course, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washit, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. You know the drill, ladies and gentlemen. You know the drill. When you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P. Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. Of course, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you. And we do mean that, ladies and gentlemen, bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you want to get the truth that's going on in politics in Trinidad and Tobago, you got to join us right here on WZYE 95.9 FM with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and COP. Take a listen to this.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The only program on the radio dedicated to Trinidad and Tobago that gives the people a pledge that will bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Let me bring in my pal, the young man himself, the one and only, the man from somewhere down in the country, the man they call Uncle Tommy. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, Professor. It's a pleasure being here with you.
Good evening.
I'm here to support you in exposing the truth, nothing but the truth.
There we have it. And that's what we do here. All we do is expose the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But you know, sometimes PNM people don't like to hear the truth. But
the truth will set us free.
You think the truth could set them free, Tommy?
They'll have no choice.
Tommy, I don't think them people want to be set free, Tommy. I think they want to stay in the quagmire that they're in. They don't want no truth. You understand? They only want lies, misleading information. Yeah? Look over there, they lap up what the former Prime Minister lap it up. By the way, you ever had lap?
Say that again?
You ever had lap? Lap. It's not a
of
kind
course,
of...
Of course I have. And I like it very much. Yeah, but...
Lap is what? A maniku?
No. That's something different to
Aguti? Aguti?
It's not an aguti. It's not a maniku.
Wait is.
It's another. I forgot. There's another name for it.
I never had that. Was that rodent?
It's not a rodent.
Okay. All right.
But it's good eating meat.
Good. All right, Tommy. Maybe what it's too late now. I can't try it because I'm a bit I'm vegan. I can eat that.
No. You can't eat that. Leave your share for me.
Okay, let's go to the chat. Monica Rampison was first in. Good afternoon, Uncle T, Tommy, and Wall Street. 11:28, boy.
Wow.
You know, somehow I saw Donna Gockin name first, you know. But the time is there. The timestamp is there. Monica was in 11:28. Donna Gockin was in at 11:32. Donna boy. Them woman and them ain't easy, you know. Donna says, a blessed good morning to you, Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and COP. Stay safe. Yeah.
Same to you, Donna.
Same to you, Donna. Yeah, with Donna Monica control the morning. Way, look. They control it, you know. Then Susan was next, boy. Susan Lalchan. Good evening, Wall Street, and Uncle Tommy and COP. Blessing. Bring it later. Yeah.
Good evening, Susan.
Kevin George.
Susan, I don't know if I asked Susan before if she's from Point of Pierre. Because I went to school with some Lalchans from Point of Pierre.
Susan, where you from? I thought COP said she was from in Tobago. I couldn't remember that. Susan, where you from? Kevin George, good day to you. Good day to you, Kevin George. WZYE research guru want to know. Ask Tommy if an armadillo. Tommy, the WZYE research guru, Caribbean Soul wants to know. He said, ask Tommy if it's an armadillo, also known as tattoo.
No, armadillo is tattoo. Lap is not tattoo.
So okay. Why do you get the name Lap?
I don't know how they gave it the name Lap, but I think somebody told me a lap is a hair. I'm not sure.
Okay. Darrell Ali said, blessed afternoon to all. I hope this is landscape one. yeah, Darrell. Landscape one. Miss Santa Cruz. Good evening, worship. Uncle Tommy and Hafiz Mohammed. Good night, Uncle T. Worship COP. Yeah. Uranus McFarlane. Good evening, worship. Uncle T. COP. Blessings to you and also Susan and Kevin and the WZYE family. Yeah, man. Uranus McFarlane says, the PNM must never see the corridors of power again. They're too wicked. They rather see the country disintegrate than to be constructive. Correct is right. Correct is right, Uranus. Uranus say all those church leaders who were supporting and anointing royal liar, who don't even believe in God, all they look out. Right. Daryl, super sad, welcome. Hello to everyone. Hey, Santa Cruz, you have two. You have a next one day too now? And I'm on Sammy 4692. Good evening, Wall Street, Uncle Toby and COP. Hey. Boy, Santa Cruz, going up, boy. Good evening to my friends on the village chat. Alvin Singh, 1973, boy. Who is that, boy? You ever heard that one, Tommy?
Alvin Singh, 1973. 73 was a good year for me.
That was a good year?
That was a good year for me.
All right. Alvin, where you joining us from? Alvin say, rain, folks. Weather for leather. Something going on here, boy. It seems like everybody now is at something with a number. I don't know. Maybe things just changed. Mr. Intellectual is at Hanif Daniel 1611. Blessed good afternoon, Pro Uncle T and COP of the villagers. Hope you all are having a tremendously blessed and productive day, filled with all of God's choices. Blessings. Volsang. Oh, I think it's a new something to me that they just having now the @ sign in front of everybody there.
Okay.
Yeah, something new. Volsang, welcome.
You know, but you were saying who you saw first in the village tonight in the chat?
I thought it looked like it was Donna, but maybe I didn't scroll all the way up.
I see Monica Ramkisoon
No, it's Monica. It's Monica. It's Monica.
at 12:28.
Yeah. Right. So Volsang says, good evening, Wall Street. Walls, Uncle Tommy and Kujopi, blessed one to you all. Bring lava. Oh God, bring me lava. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Ramdio Baiju. Ramdio Baiju. Present good afternoon, Professor Wall Street. Mr. Tommy COP and the village blessings to us. Yeah, boy, that's kind of different here, boy. Yeah. They put in numbers in front of people name now. Bennett Thomas, welcome. Good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP and all in you. Just cool. Good night, Wall Street, Tommy COP. Welcome to you. Clifford, you're inside. Good night, Uncle Tommy, Wall Street. Also, Mr. Santa Cruz and COP. Jennifer Snags. Jennifer, where you joining us from? Hi. Where you joining us from, Jennifer?
Welcome, Jennifer.
Welcome, Jennifer. Let's say welcome to Jennifer. George Ramdeen says, better complete Cyprus project. This has to be a problem for you. I want to be talking about our energy project that the Minister of Energy talked about. Right? Anthony Ford, welcome. Anthony Ford with our E, welcome. George Ramdeen, welcome. Good night to the host of the live chat. Blessing. Azina Smith. Azina, you're inside. Blessed evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy COP and everyone locked in. Azina, you're inside. Vidya. Anyway, I'm going to try to pronounce Vidya last time. Huh? So I'll mix it up. Vidya, good night, guys. Orange in your house. Welcome to you, Vidya. You know, Vidya is one Vidya. George Ramdeen says, Azina Smith says, blessing to you. This is Anthony, I think, without the E. I think. Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP, and all in the village. Good night to you, Anthony. Yeah, that's Anthony without the E. Yeah. Yolanda Cordner, boy, out at Tobago. You know, we that out at Tobago. A blessed night to each and everyone in the chat, Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Blessings to you, Yolanda. Keyshawn. Yeah, Cordner. Keyshawn, boy. Good night, COP, Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and all in the village. Keyshawn, welcome. Helen Matthews. Blessing, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Helen name sound like a new name. Ishwa Singh, blessings to you as well, my friend. Alim Ali, welcome. Good night, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Welcome to you, Alan. Patricia Hutchinson, our original. Patricia is our original. Blessed and rainy evening to Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP, and all in your village. Blessings and be safe out there. Yeah. Don't which one you rather, rain or cold?
Give me rain over the cold.
Yeah, boy. I take rain all the time, boy. I take rain any day, boy. Any day. At least I could go and do things in the rain. Walton Walker, good night to Team Shoot. Welcome. Chris Sukho. Chris Sukho. Chris has to be new here.
Welcome to the village, Chris.
Yeah. Good night to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tony, and COP, and everyone in this chat. This is Charmaine from New York. Yeah, I want to say welcome to Charmaine from New York.
Welcome, Shaman.
What part of New York, Charmaine? Yeah. Santa Cruz just come back in. Anthony Ford with the D says Wall Street PNM supporters don't know the meaning of truth. That's true enough. It's true. It's true, them don't really mean it's true. Okay, Bernard Thomas said lap is called lava in Ghana. It is a rodent, I believe, similar to capybara. Capybara. Tell me what is that?
Capybara is definitely a rodent, but I don't think lap is a rodent.
What is capybara?
Capybara is a rodent. Remember, what's his name? Said that he was eating that, cooking that recently.
Busy?
Yeah, busy talked about capybara.
Capybara? What it look like?
It's a big rodent.
Capybara, lap. I know I hear about lap. I never know about no capybara. Or Susan Lalchal from Tobago.
All right.
Susan from Tobago. Yeah.
All right.
CP, welcome. Blessings, all good night. Sharon Bicky. Sharon, welcome. My sister-in-law name is Sharon too. Rajan Rampasad in Orlando. Rajan, do your first time lock on? Good night, Wall Street. Our government is working for us. Orlando lock on. Yeah, man. Government working. CV say Wall Street, UNC. Blessings. Yeah, man. Blessings all the way, man. All the way. Johnny C. Johnny C. Welcome. Good night, Uncle Tommy Warshik and all the villagers that are locked up. Good night to you. Joan Biznat, boy, Joan B. Good night, Tommy and Warshik. Good night to you as well, Joan.
Good night, Joan.
Joan says good night, COP out there in Trinidad. Good night. No, COP take good night off. He coming in just now. You know, he's still celebrating the anniversary.
That's his 32, you say?
Yeah. You have a what does call them thing again, Tommy? When you get something overnight now, what does call it again? Huh?
Overnight, something like what?
Like when you drink now and the next day you wake up.
Hungover.
Yeah. You have a hangover from last night.
All right. That he's entitled to it. I hope he's hungover. I hope he was hungover on love and nothing else.
Nah, man, he was in the garden. You know, gonna plant, get some organic stuff out the garden. Jennifer Snacks, boy, from WZYE. Jennifer, what part of US Virgin Islands you from? Tommy, I've been to BVI, and Jennifer, I'm sorry to say this, but I love the British Virgin Islands, which is Tortola, right? But let's call it BVI.
Yeah, British.
And you know, it's funny, Tommy, they have British passports, you know.
Yeah, because it's British.
Right, yeah. And you get a little ferry over there nice, but I love over there too bad. I like they too bad. That's an excellent island already. Ninja Girl says good night, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and COP and the entire village. Bless lockdown and this. Bless night to you, Ginger. Ninja Girl, where you get that name? Don't you that name like Ninja Girl? How she get that?
Maybe she was on Gilligan's Island.
Ninja Girl, I have seen your same thing, you know. George Ramdeen said Professor Walshik, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Remember Ginger on Gilligan's Island?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. The reason 424 Wham. No Patriots. Kilroy. Good night, guys from Toronto. Kilroy from Toronto. What part of Toronto, Kilroy? Caribbean Soul. Good night, WZYE TV and listeners. All right. Gus McFarlane says, the capybara or greater capybara is the largest living rodent native in South America. It is a member of the genus Hydrochoerus. Its close relative includes guinea pig, rock cavies, and is more distantly related to the guti, the chinchilla, and the nutria. Is a rodent. Guti does eat anything, right, Tommy?
Not that I know of.
What does Guti eat? What does it survive? Not anything?
I see they eat a lot of fruits.
Okay. All right. Okay. WRX says, good evening, Professor, Uncle Tommy, and all the viewers in the chat. Professor, quick question. Did Vandana Moonway come on the program? No, she didn't come. She was busy then. Ramdeo Baijo says, Professor Walshik and Mr. Tommy, thank you all for having a wonderful and informative program. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ramdeo.
Sumitra Bandhan. Pleasant good night, everyone watching from Canada. What part of Canada, Sumitra? Vishnu Pandit. Good night, Professor Walshik, Toby, and all the village locked on and listening for point 14. Blessing. Point 14 has some real good runners and athletes in us. So I used to have some of the best footballers.
They used to lead the way with the football stock at one time.
I remember, boy, Cleveland Leonard. Is Cleveland Leonard, boy? I think Cleveland Leonard, boy. They had some real good.
Archibald, Brewster, quite a few.
Quite a few of them, man.
Spun.
Yeah.
Leroy Spun. Who else again? There's a whole bunch of them from Civic Center.
A whole bunch of them, man. Yeah, it's MWC says, it is far, far better thing that you have or ever will have done by supporting our beautiful country and our astute PM and Trinidad and Tobago. Be patriotic. Thank you, MWC. Chris says, I'm from Richmond Hill, close to Sing's Roti Shop. Okay. Richmond Hill,
yeah, that's Queens.
Yeah, we have a good family friend living in that part of Queens. Nita Ramlal, welcome. Dawn Lopes, loving the house from Tobago. Good night, everyone. Dawn, what part of Tobago you from? I didn't see my part.
Is that Lopes or Lopez?
That's Lopes, Tommy. Lopez is Spanish, man.
I was just saying maybe they spelled it Lopez instead of Lopez.
No, it's Lopes, man. So if like Lopez, what is Lopez?
Lopez also. It's just spelled differently.
One English and one Spanish?
One English spelling, one Spanish spelling.
Okay. Sumitra Banham, welcome. Sumitra, where you from? Johnny C says, Wall Street capybara is a big lap that is native to Venezuela. Why do you call it lap? Tommy wants a good night, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and all listeners. Welcome to you.
Night, Tommy.
Or Rajan says, no, I watch you guys all the time. I'm also calling a copy all the time. All right. Yeah, man. Thank you. Tommy, you see what I asked you? Just Google say lap is a rodent, a nocturnal rodent. That's why I asked if it's a rodent.
I didn't know it to be a rodent.
Yeah. It does eat anything, man. Anything you put in front of it, it does eat it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a pig. Don Lope says the BVI is beautiful, been there once. Yeah, that place nice, but Heavily do it, but nice. I love that place too, but Ramesh Kelly says, or Kelly Ramesh, right here. Copy Bart is a goodie. Hold on. Copy Bart. No, you're not inside. Let me tell this man something. Let me see. Let me send him that link again just to be sure. Okay. Capybara is a goodie. We call it in Trinidad a goodie. A goodie. I never heard about that. So you about that?
I'm
It's a
learning.
rolling.
I'm learning. I know an agouti is something different.
Yeah,
AGUTI.
look, Uranus falling just and it look like a goodie man or yeah. Oh God, look at that right. Jesus Christ. I needed that. Keep the Ryan welcome. I know look at that, no?
Close your eyes and eat it.
Yeah. Robert Mahadia said, Walls, can you speak on the ghost cards? That answer bank are true. Yeah, we go talk about that too. We go talk about that. And human tattoo also.
Tattoo is tattoo is
I don't know. Just cool said TNT don't need visa for short visit to British Virgin Islands. Stephen Daverdeen, welcome. Good evening, Warshik, Uncle Tommy, WZYE family. Good evening. Uncle Tommy, why Master don't leave our PM? You mean Master Walker? Ronnie Singh, welcome.
yeah.
Good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all listeners. Don Lopes live in Buku.
Buku.
I just get tired of Tobago. You know.
Why?
How far that is from Roxburgh?
That's the other side.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You see? Oh God. Kilroy say, Bodoro is a capybara and Rowley is a titi rodent. Oh God. You see, Tommy? You see?
I hear that.
Tommy Mama say, anybody ever eat the capybara meat? Yeah, people eat it. I never eat it.
I never had it either.
Riaz, welcome. Blessed night to all. I never had it. Johnny says Google also said that PM is the best party for TNT. Don't listen to anything he says. You still listening to that fella? Kenrick Callahan, welcome. Good night, Washington and Uncle Tommy and Holy Village. I wonder if COP had the right link. Armadillo is tattoo.
Yep. That's Armadillo's tattoo.
Okay.
I think COP just came in.
Yeah, he just come in. Yeah, we go talk about that, but we go talk about the robbery of the maxi taxi too.
Yep.
COP, welcome. I'll COP.
Good night to you, Professor Walsh and Uncle Tommy.
Good night, man.
Good night,
Good night,
Tobago.
COP. Welcome, COP. Welcome.
Yeah, good day, Uncle Tommy and Professor Walsh.
Yeah, we can hear you.
and or tattoo or capybara. You hear me?
Boy, that nice meat. Boy, that nice meat, boy.
Which one of them do you had?
Yes, I
You had
had
all
them
of them?
already. That is nice. Yes. That is nice meat. What you mean that nice meat? Curry down, curry stew with dumpling, cassava dumpling, coconut dumpling,
Well, them thing is
pumpkin
rodent.
dumpling.
Them is rodent.
Ay, 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 ay. You use a vegetarian?
Vegan.
What?
Vegan.
But it's not the things that eat. It's not the things that eat defile you. Are you?
But them things that
not
eat
the things that you eat defile you for what you eat. Once
COP.
you taste it, you eat. What? Uncle Tommy.
I was telling him whatever he doesn't eat
Uncle
is just
Tommy.
it's more for you and me. What he doesn't eat.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But I wouldn't be too harsh on him.
No, I wouldn't
just
either.
Want to eat healthy.
Yeah, and then
must
he's
consume a little sometime on them.
I'll commend him because it enables him to win gold medals.
I agree with that. For Trinidad and Tobago, not gold medal. You win gold medal for Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct is right. Correct is right.
Look,
so Wall Street, you
go ahead.
Wall Street, you never eat Gona and Manikou and Tattoo and Lap and Deer and Guti and
Never.
And them thing?
Never.
Never.
I never eat Gona.
Well, you really miss nothing.
And even 24 hours, I never eat for 24 hours either. You know how 24 hours?
People that eat that 24 hours?
No, they don't eat 24 hours.
Well, I
yeah, they don't eat that.
But I know Gona sister or
you
cousin.
can eat it. The people I see they eat it. Well, something like that. Somewhere niece, nephew, somewhere down there. The cousin would be a little bigger. But them real small, so it's like kind of way niece and nephew family. But they're real small. But I see in survival shows because I just watch plenty survival shows. I see they eating that. Me I go eat it, but
But listen, George.
Wild meat go to Wall Street. What I'm telling you?
Nah, George.
Wild meat is 3D flavor, you know.
I know, but the lap meat is the best. Lap only eat nuts and fruits.
Yeah.
How we know you don't eat nuts and fruits?
Yeah, I agree with you.
But how we know that? When you not no nuts and no fruits, what does he? He does starve?
You refuse everything else.
And starve. Oh yeah. I think
no, well, them remember them things live in the wild.
In the wild,
live in the wild.
Exactly.
They live in rivers and swamp and
they know to find.
They will find the food. They will find the food.
So then a case of it when they have, they know where to find
what.
Capybara
just eat meat. Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think them just eat meat and thing.
I never had capybara yet, but I had lap.
I know it's meat and I will eat it.
I had tattoo.
Nah, sorry, me. Prime Rembrandt says good night, Professor Walsh.
A nice coconut dumpling with pumpkin in it and a wild meat. Man.
Right, so just before we go for the break, let me listen to the message of the Prime Minister on occasion of World Children's Day. I didn't even know it was World Children's Day. What? Let's take a
Persabasessor, SC, MP, on the occasion of World Children's Day 2025. Thursday, November 20th, 2025. Trinidad and Tobago joins the global community in observing World Children's Day, which this year focuses on the theme, My Day, My Rights. It is a timely and meaningful reminder that every child carries inherent dignity, deserves complete protection, and has the right to express their voice and shape their future. On behalf of the government of Trinidad and Tobago, I reaffirm our unwavering commitment to safeguarding the well-being, safety, and development of every child, ensuring their rights are upheld and protected. As former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan once reflected, There is no trust more sacred than the one the world holds with children. His words speak to our duty to build a society where every child feels valued, supported, and empowered to thrive. Since returning to government in April 2025, we have taken decisive steps to strengthen the landscape of children's rights and opportunities by prioritizing universal digital access through secure devices and child-safe platforms, implementing the free laptop for every Form 1 child entering secondary school, expanding national school safety frameworks, and increasing pediatric mental health services. In December, we aim to open the Kuva Children's Hospital, a world-class institution dedicated to pediatric and adolescent care, which will be a significant step towards our vision for the future of children's healthcare in our nation. These measures reflect our unwavering commitment to creating safe, supportive spaces where every child can learn, grow, and thrive. They reinforce a strong national foundation built on one enduring principle of my government. Every child deserves a fair start in life and access to equal opportunity. On this World Children's Day, I call on the nation to truly hear the voices of our young people. Creativity, and courage reveal the Trinidad and Tobago we can become when our children stand at the heart of national development. Let us move forward together with a renewed commitment to ensuring that my day, my rights becomes a lived and lasting reality for every child. May their dreams guide our choices, and may our actions open every door of opportunity before them. May God bless our children and our nation.
With AI,
you
can create any
Of
character
course.
you want.
That is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Mrs. Kamala Prasad Bissetta, talking about today, which is World Children's Day. Yeah. Hey, Tommy, on COP, anybody
Go ahead.
see the opposition leader? I don't know, since the former Prime Minister talk like she going and hiding, like Penny in the corner, hiding, Penny in the corner, hiding from Rowley. Anybody see her here for her?
I saw her standing behind the propagandist, the head of the propaganda movement.
When?
I don't know. I was looking at.
Well, according to what you say, Penny in the corner hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might mute.
Your mic is muted.
Mute. Yeah, mute your mic. And I can't unmute him. I think
Unmute your mic, COP. Unmute your mic.
Your mic was muted. But folks, I just get this from Ms. Santa Cruz. Minister instructs CDA to create spaces for Carnival Fest. Minister of Planning, Economic Affairs and Development, Kennedy Sarat Singh, said he has instructed the Chaponas Development Authority, CDA, to work with the Ministry of Culture to create spaces where fests can be held. So
Shagaramas. Not Shagonas, Shagaramas.
Shagaramas, my bad. Shagaramas. Sarat Singh also holds the responsibility for the environment. He made the comments in an interview with Guardian Media at COP30 yesterday in Belém, Brazil. The day after Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bissetta expanded the government clampdown on noise pollution, ordering an immediate call to fests at Hazy Crawford Stadium and Juniper Complex, except during the defined carnival window. Sarat Singh said, right, that's a long one. Sarat Singh said, I've actually asked the chair of the Shagaramas to work with the Ministry of Culture to see if we can create some space. And I'm sure the Minister of Culture is exploring other options as well, because the intention is not to punish anybody, but to find the right spaces where they can have the events unfettered. It's finding that balance in that. I think that's what the Prime Minister expects of us, and we as ministers will find ways in support of decisions that the cabinet has expressed. and the Prime Minister expressed. He said he's confident the Minister of Culture is fully empowered and equipped to come up with some new strategies. Last week, the Prime Minister announced a ban on fete at Brian Lara Cricket Academy and signaled her intention to clamp down on noise pollution. I don't have no problem with that at all. No problem with that at all. It's about time. If it's the sports facility, if they could keep it in the good condition where it's supposed to be, fine. But when them fellas finish, it has to be worse than before. Yeah? Dr. Musical Boy, welcome. Seem like a new person here. Tara, welcome. Tara Brandon, welcome. Dr. Musical Boy says must have gone to visit someone in the political cemetery. Oh God. Ali Trini said Penny looking for change.
My mic on mute yet?
Yeah, it's on mute.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, it's on mute. Yeah. Just cruise in the Far East, they eat anything that moves. So that's where we get to, right? George Ramdeen says, Professor Wall Street, just like a guti, the lap will dig up cassava fields in the forest to take care of its animals. Okay. Them things don't come up in Lavanti and thing. Them things does only stay up in the country. Huh? There's only still up down by places like down by Tommy and Tommy.
Long time it had. No long time it had them thing in Lavanti.
No, they never had them.
You feel them Lavanti people eat out that? You don't know that. You don't know that. Up to now the kitchen going on in Lavanti.
No, they are gone. I know they are gone.
All behind them.
I know they are gone.
Buildings and abandoned buildings. You see about vine and bush and things in the mills and them up there. You about going right up there.
Oh God.
Professor Wall Street. All behind Caribbean and all kind of thing over there. It's real beach and things in the back there. You know?
Yeah, I know it are plenty going on.
Yeah.
Plastic going on.
It's going on all over. Anyway, it have water and food, water and bush. It's going on. And better water than Lavanti have plenty bush.
We used to see plenty going on. But before we go for the break, I want to let you take a look at
them eating plenty young leaf and thing.
Yeah, I want you all to take a look at this before we go for the break. Just imagine this. Right? And who's in charge of the who's in charge?
Let me take a look.
Who's in charge of the Port of Spain City Corporation? Who's in charge of
that? Who's that? Not the mayor?
You know, some kind of thing. Some black man.
Yeah, the mayor. Take a look.
Yeah, some black man with that kind of Chinese man name.
Yeah, what?
We really have to have a serious conversation about the Port of Spain City Corporation. People who are running the Spain City Corporation right now, every single one of them needs to be fired.
Yeah,
every single one of them needs to be fired. Look at this. Look at what people living with. Port of Spain City Corporation is funded and responsible to take care of this. Every single one from the top down needs to be fired.
You know what them things just caused, right? You know,
rodent.
Correct is right. Them guti and them lap and them capybara.
Not that type. Rats we talking about.
Hey, listen, Tommy. Them capybara and them lap and them when they get hungry. And I hear they have a good scent to the smell from far.
So they coming all the way from the forest.
Them taking maxi taxi and going town. Them jumping on maxi taxi. As we say maxi taxi, we have to show that rugby on
you share a seat in a maxi taxi with one of them?
That might be under the seat. You don't know them under the seat. So you don't get waiting to reach in Port of Spain to go and dig up that garbage. Yeah?
So you were sitting on top and he was sitting below. The capybara was sitting below.
Correct is right. He's sitting
I
on the
see.
bottom, waiting for a stop, so he could go. Folks, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM, and we have some good news coming out of the energy industry, folks. When we come back, we're gonna give you that good news. Of course, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, share that live. We thank you.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
No more red, no more red, no more red, no more red, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win, we want the brights again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye, bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye, bye bye, bing bye bye. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the prize again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red. 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 No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey, tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrochem workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, B&M dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. B&M dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every bike must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the CARICOM leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock, put them in one big box. B&M dead. Tell them Mooney Lal say, B&M dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work, no more ice cream and cake. B&M dead, dead, dead. The Red Party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still lawlessness. 1, UNC on a mission 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrochem workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, B&M dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, he and them dead. Tell them and they'll say, he and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. He and them dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, when you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509 is 973-609-6509. As the professor said, please share the live, and we thank you.
You know, COP and Tommy, I don't know if you all saw the video on the maxi taxi.
Professor Wall Street.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear me? Yeah. Tommy, did you see the video? I don't know if you all saw the video with
Yeah, I saw the video.
The robbery on the priority route with the maxi taxi, yeah. And I have to tell you, I wasn't there, but it was very traumatic for me just listening to them people. You know, I am asking the question, COP and Tommy. What about if someone on that bus
I agree.
Had a licensed pistol?
I agree. That was a sad moment. But you hear me, Professor Walshett?
Yeah. Well, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. I'm asking the question. If there was a person with a licensed pistol on that bus and felt that their life was in jeopardy and take it into their hands to expire them 3 bandits, what would have happened? And I'm asking the question to you all in the chat too. Go ahead, COP. I don't think COP is
We're not hearing you, COP. Is your mic open?
Yeah, his mic is open. I don't know if he's hearing us. But Tommy, what says you?
You're breaking up plenty though.
I say for sure, if someone had a weapon and they decided to treat with those bandits, they would have been correct in their action.
Yeah, because that was very, very traumatic for those people. And from what I understand is that I think they have already arrested one of the gentlemen right here, you know, on the screen. He was arrested, and I think another one was also arrested as well. WRX said, Professor, one of the bandits had a gun. Okay, if he had a gun and another person had a gun, yeah, and that person decided to take it in their hands, you know, will the law come down on them for taking that into their own hands because they felt that their life was in jeopardy? You know, so let's take a look at the video. Let's look at the video. Nobody move. Yeah, watch that guy. Don't move. Hey, go that dive. Dive by yourself. Go straight. Please, because you're not in contact. Folks, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but yes, a zone of peace. Correct. Just cool, yes. Trinidad is a zone of peace. A zone of peace. What says you guys?
Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
In the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, heinous crime like that has been taking place for the past 30, 40 years. And our leaders turn a blind eye on the things that matters. You see those young guys and them that doing those things? Lack of parenting, proper parenting. Mothers and fathers in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, they take loan for carnival and go fete. For the past 10 years, they're doing that. 15 years, they're doing that. Those young guys and them is 21 and 23 years. For the past 15 years, them was 7 and 8 years old. Parents turn their back on the children and allow the children to do whatever they want. The struggle and the survive and the own. Desperation, low self-esteem, anxiety, depression. Those young guys and them need medical assistance. When Professor Wall Street, there is nothing government could do to stop them thing. Everything is in the hands of proper parenting in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. How it is a mother could take a $10,000 loan. The child is 7 and 8 years, and take a $10,000 loan every year for the past 10 years. That's $100,000. And that child was 8 years, and you spent $100,000 on fete, but you didn't spend that $100,000 on the child development. Make sure he go in lessons. Make sure he go into school. Make sure he join a proper football club. Make sure he join a proper cricket club, and use those funds on them to pay for the development of the children. They make the children and them survive on their own. But I say those children and them need attention. They need care. They need medical attention. Children in the right head don't do those things. Problem children engage in those things. That is not big men doing that. They may get $5,000 and $10,000 and $20,000. Them getting pocket change, senior citizens passage to travel the next day. And I will talk frankly, those passengers and them should go home and go on the knees and thank God that they are alive today. Because 65% of the people them who get robbed in this country today, they're not alive. And that is why I have to say about that. I don't want to stress too much on them thing because I don't want to give them youth men and them no leeway. Them just go back and watch them videos and laugh at it.
You know, Patricia Hutchinson said, if there was anyone with pepper spray, they could have used it. Bennett Thomas said, Professor, that's why we need stand your gun legislation and make firearms accessible to a wider sector of the citizens. Now let me say this, right? Suppose all of a sudden maxi taxi drivers decide that, you know what, I'm not taking a chance with my passengers and stop there on that part of the highway or that part of the PBR, the priority bus routes. What would people say?
Every day there's a robbery in the PBR and a priority bus route. You never hear the maxis and them complain. They walking in inside there and sticking up the maximum and them just taking the money and running out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, then police should have unmarked cars all the way down in that priority. They should have unmarked cars.
They could put how much unmarked car they want. Parents have to take responsibility and bring up proper children. That's what I have to do to stop that.
Yeah, but
what police you can put there?
But see, there's also a proverb that says, let me see it right here. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. How are you going to repair them guys and them when they have already been broken?
Nah.
They're already broken. How are you going to repair them?
You can't say that. The young.
They are further for the law enforcement.
You think you could repair them? Tommy, they are further for the law enforcement. You think you could repair them guys?
I think where there's life, there's hope. Where there's life, there's hope.
Yes.
Okay.
System and organize. The system and organization have a responsibility. We have a responsibility. Government too have a responsibility to have places to rehabilitate these young guys and them. They are only 21 and 22 years. They wasn't with a gun. What they did was something heinous. But they didn't kill nobody.
But COP?
Them things can happen, but they didn't kill nobody.
But COP, there's many people on that bus who will be traumatized now for life. Can't go to sleep. Cannot go to sleep. Right? For the rest of this year. For the next year, they're traumatized. Listen, you know why I say? You know why I say? Boys, cancel Christmas for them. Some of them don't even deserve a second opportunity, COP. Because, you know why, COP? I want to think that this is not the first time them fellas did that.
True.
I want to believe that is not the first time them fellas do that. They have this thing planned out.
No, it's not the first time.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Them already broken. Them broken. And them don't care. Them don't care. Don't care. What are we going to do with them?
Professor Wall Street. Professor Wall Street.
Yes.
Do you believe that children behave good or bad based on the privilege they get home? Or children behave bad with no responsibility because of neglect from the parents? Parents that take responsibility to bring up the children the right way. If you don't take responsibility and bring up your children the right way, they will be misled. And when they're misled and they get themselves in trouble, we have a responsibility to fix those children and them. Them is not big hardback. They are babies that don't know, misguided.
So you have
I rather
people.
mind taxpayers' money.
Go ahead.
Children get on bad based on the privilege they get home.
COP,
that's why I say no.
COP, it's very simple. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that this is the first time them guys did that? Or the second time? What this may happen
I can't say, but that's what...
It might, but listen, this might be the first time they were caught on camera. This is the first time they were caught on camera. And you know what? The only way you can deal with people like that is to set examples. Examples. The only way you deal with that type of heinous behavior is by examples. Right? Sending them guys to rehabilitation does absolutely nothing. Because it's already embedded in them. It's embedded in them. That is their modus operandi. Yeah? So until
and after the example settle,
many of them will stop.
After I set the example, what happened over there after?
Many of them will stop because they know what they will say. Boy, you know,
Professor,
if I see that, I taking it into my own hands, that might happen to me too. Yeah. Go ahead.
Professor Walshita, nowhere else in the world. You see the country where you live and the country where Uncle Tommy live, to help those young guys and them. It have human rights. They will see the neglect and they will recognize the neglect. Your country does recognize the neglect and put things in place to rehabilitate those young guys and them. Why we can't have that in Trinidad over here? When them young guys and them hit a prison, them amounts some of the most heinous people who commit 10 times more crime than them. I am not going to be one
let me take this
to sit through them in the bamboo.
COP, let me tell you something. Let them same fellas go to Dubai, right? Or Qatar and all kinds of get that guy behavior. And they catch them. Cancel Christmas for them. Cancel Christmas for them. Let them go in them places and do that type of behavior. But you know what? Think about this, COP. Them same fellas will leave Trinidad and Tobago with that behavior. And as soon as they go to a place like Qatar, one of them places, the behavior done. You know why? They know if they go against the rule of law, cancel Christmas for you. It's over. It's over. Them know what they could get away with.
All right, I support you on that. But why is we penalizing them? Penalize the parents and them too.
Let me take
penalize the parents too for neglect.
Should I take the call?
Tommy, hold on, Tommy, hold on.
Okay, I'll tell my caller, hold on.
Hold on. Brooklyn,
should I take the call? Caller, stand by.
Good night. Yeah. I grew up in Chumaka. Yeah.
I ain't in Brooklyn at all.
Yeah.
Wall Street, I'm not hearing your call.
Uncle Tom. Yeah, now you're in it.
Wall Street, I'm not hearing your call. Uncle Tom.
Yeah, now you're in it.
Can I put through my caller? Wall Street, you hearing me? CFP, are you hearing me?
Yeah, yeah, Uncle Tommy. I hear you, Uncle Tommy. I'm not hearing Wall Street.
I'm not hearing Wall Street either.
I hear you. Wall Street mic off or?
I don't know. I'm not hearing him. But I have a call on hold.
Take him off now. Take him off, Anna. See what's going on at Wall Street. Wall Street.
Thank you. Thank you, Brooklyn. Yeah, man. Listen. Yeah, man. So, Tommy, if you're not hearing when you hear the phone ring, that means a call coming through, right, Tommy? Okay. Tommy, when you hear that means I pick up a call, right? So
Okay, I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it, but I picked up a call.
I'm unable to hear your rings, but I have a call on hold.
Go ahead. Me are getting feedback. We're getting feedback from you.
Call it, turn off your computer.
Come here, hang up that call. Hang up that call. Hang up the call.
It's hung up.
Down your volume now.
It's hung up.
Yeah, because we were getting
because like you want to talk, and your computer high.
Yeah, tell them call back. So it's very simple. In my estimation, that in drastic situations, there has to be drastic measures.
I wasn't here in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to fix today, COP. Right, that's what we were trying to fix today.
I didn't hear him at all either.
Yeah, and did you guys hear the phone ring though?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, when your phone ring.
Right, so when my phone ring, I'll tell you guys I'm picking up a call, all right?
Yeah.
But I can't hear you guys talking. That's what we're just trying to fix today. Right? So since we're using WhatsApp on the laptop, right? And I'm not using my phone, right? But I'm gonna we're gonna get the other thing fixed. So I have to use my phone. Everybody can hear each other. Yeah. But this situation to me was a very traumatic situation, and it is not, in my estimation, this is not the first time that there was this type of behavior from these individuals, right? Because, and there are some people who are saying, like I received something saying about the woman in the hijab. Let me read for you. I'm just going to read it there. This is what was said. No audio. Okay, how could there be no audio?
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, because the audio is coming through. Because I'm getting some green whenever I speak here on the laptop. I'm getting some green lights. Means to say there's audio. COP, are you hearing me? COP.
COP, are you hearing us?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, okay, good. So
loud and clear.
Right. So this is what was said, right? It says to that woman in the hijab that put up the maxi taxi to get robbed, you is an evil female. You could have never come from a woman, a Pokemon, but never a woman. How you sleep last night? I wish they find you, whatever it is. Right? So I don't know. People are saying that there's a possibility that the person who you see with the hijab that was going to the driver, right, to pay him, somehow they're saying, and I don't know, so I don't want to get into that, but I think the most important thing to see is that I will go out on a limb to say that this wasn't the first or second time that these individuals had that type of behavior. It's just that the behavior wasn't caught on camera, like this behavior was caught on camera, right? And they were caught so quickly. Look how quickly this gentleman here was caught. In no time, he was caught, right? In no time, this gentleman was caught. Yeah, no time. Yeah. So in my estimation, COP, the only way you can deal with this type of behavior, right, is to deal with the highest level of punishment you could give to them. Because that could be anybody's family that was on that maxi. And it could have ended up worse. Anybody, family on that maxi. So I have no sympathy for them fellas. None. Right? And if somebody on that had a licensed firearm and those fellas were expired, you know what we're gonna hear? Well, you know, he was a good guy, you know. He just caught up with the wrong company. He just happened to run with the wrong company, you know, and that day he happened to, you know, do this. But he's not that type of fella. Okay, 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 okay. No, 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 no. I could never. I could never, never. The trauma them people go through COP and Tommy, that them have to deal with for the rest of their lives. Rest of their lives they have to deal with that trauma. Right? Rest of their lives. I'm sorry. I sorry. I sorry. But in order to bring the country back, some of these fellas, you know, he, we don't need to see them. It's sad to say, but we don't need to see them. Ah.
Yeah. That caller can call back now.
Tommy, I send you
After the punishment, what?
Huh?
I played.
Yeah.
Wall Street?
Eh?
After the highest level of punishment.
The highest
after
level.
the highest level, after the highest level of punishment. What after?
What do you mean what after?
Abandon them and just leave them
No.
to exile?
No. Hopefully they learn the lesson. Hopefully they learn the lesson. COP, you was in school, right? And in school, your teachers
They go learn
when you
and nobody is teaching them.
All right? Your teachers
teacher cannot beat me.
Well, all right. So let me use myself as an example.
My teacher cannot beat me. I run out of the classroom.
Well, in my instance, my teacher will beat me. Tommy, you get voice note?
Yes, I did, and I used to get licks too.
Yeah. Yeah, play the voice note, Tommy.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP, and everybody up here. You know, it is really sad. It is really sad what happened. Because when they take those bags, they are just going to dump everything. And you now have to go back and get your ID card. Because the things in the handbag are no use to them. They could have taken the money. You wanted the money itself, will go ahead with it. Why take the bags? Why take the other things in the bags? Because it will be of no use to them. But you know what? Praises to the police and them who found them. Praises to them. And you know, it's ironical. You hear some people talking about what they should do them if they have a high chair in the police station, this and that and the other. But when the boats and them, with the drug runners and them, I should say alleged drug runners and them, what had happened to them? Oh, people were vexed. From killing people and whatever. But look what only wishing on these now. You're damn if you do, and you're damn if you do. Let me tell you something, I was in an armed robbery. And that is something you never forget. I walked in on a robbery in my cousin's business house. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And I walked in on it. And when they threw me across the floor, and came down in my face with the gun, and he had to shout at them and tell him, she don't know what is going on. And then he turned and he tell me, he say, do whatever they tell you, it's a robbery. And up to this day, those two young men, I would still swear that they look like young police. They had that clean, you know, the police had that clean cut. They were looking just like that. And it's something that you never, ever forget. And it's something, it leaves you with a mistrust of people. You don't trust people again. And that is bad, That is bad. But you can't help it. You can't help it. It's a traumatic event.
Mm-hmm.
And this was some years ago. This was almost 25 years ago. And I still feel that when I saw that, on that maxi. It brought back all those memories and had me scared because I usually take a maxi to go into the first day because you hardly get taxis like that. You mostly get maxis. I'm telling you, I was always a praying person. I massage my rosary beads going down the road. And if it has to happen, it's going to happen. But it leaves you with a fear. It leaves you with a fear. It's something you never, ever forget. Thanks a lot, Nalgene.
We have another voice note.
Okay, right.
But I got some gold.
What's that? Let me see.
Guys, go this morning. I have a promise that one to look at this and to think about where we are at. Not a strange place because this is nothing new. This is the same old, same old, same old. And I'm extremely disappointed that there's a small community out there who feels comfortable to think with a knife, with a gun, with a big stone, I could earn a living. Yeah. And I'm not too sure that have anything to do with color, red or yellow. It's just a mindset. I know not too long ago it had who had the opportunity to interfere with that landscape. Huh? And you know what they were saying? Government ain't like you. Blame the government. They don't like black people. Them fellas didn't look like Chinese to me. They didn't look like Syrian to me at all. Alright, so that's the kind of narrative because of the we versus them. Right? Look at that. People going the way I travel on the bus route because I don't live far from the bus route. So sometimes I drive my vehicle, park up by the bus route, and take a maxi. Because sometimes you're reaching down faster with the maxi than if you had a driving job. Yeah? And look at this. Now this is not all I know because every bloody week, you're hearing things. Obviously, people will be wondering what's happening. What's happening? Because when you win, everybody wins. What is happening? Right? People asking questions, and what they're told is things like, well, we now come, we knew, okay, all right, but then you're supposed to have some kind of plan. Well, wow. But these were the same question I asked of those who were there before. And the response wasn't too much different to this, eh? But we see they try all kind of different things. They bring all kind of legislation which they get bloody knocked down. No plan. I shouldn't say we. Some of the country lovers were saying, hey, come now, man. Let's change. What are you coming up with? You want to get into governance. You want to get in. What are your plans if you get in? Nothing. As a matter of fact, those opposition. Forget the opposition. We're not dealing with the opposition. We can't deal with the government because they are the ones with the power. They are the ones. Okay. It just happened to be now that those who were in the opposition get in the government, and those who are in the government getting the opposition. What is the narrative now? It changed? What is the narrative now? Only the opposition you're hearing about. Only the opposition. Penny, Dr. Rowley, Stuart Young, PNM. That's what you're hearing now. No? I described it the flip-flop. Understand the point I'm trying to make is we could fix this, you know, but we have to get rid of certain things, boy. We have to get and call a spade a spade. I'm suggesting. I'm trying to keep it under for 5 minutes because I could go for 2 hours, you know. And you have a go there while we talk and pray.
Oh boy. Follow you live. Turn on your phone. Turn off your computer.
Uncle Tom?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good night, fellas. Uncle Tom, Walls, and COP. Let me tell all you something. You see that war going on here with our Maxi City? That is a PNM. That all to blame on the PNM, young African people, where they didn't put no portfolio proper, and only they set up propaganda talk and trying to blame the other race. Because watch me, who is the people who put down all them kind of crime? The majority is 95% of them is the young African fella where in Hanoi and them is PNMite family. I telling you in the whole country, everybody know about all this east-west corridor here. That come back from with Rowley and them. And don't try to put nothing on no Camilla and no UNC. How the Indian and the Chinese and the white man and the Mexican and them, why them have, you know why? When the day come, they go in and look for something to do. And that is why you see all this ghost gang and all this foolishness where we will going on where they don't want to correct, have to be corrected. So all the sympathy, while we gain sympathy because of all the foolishness, the ghost gang and everything, what is this? Is where the PNM calling zone of peace, right? Back Maduro and them. Here is zone of peace. Here that is zone of peace. The young African and them suffering, and with Penelope Beckles, the PNM that come from the PNM, Rowley. That's where Rowley supposed to talk about. Don't talk about Maduro. Talk about how to help the young African where you don't waste me money and waste me time. So don't let it look song and look like something out there, like it's the whole country. The whole country. That is the young African PNMites. They waste the time and they put no proper agenda for the young people, especially the PNM. Penelope Beckles and them supposed to talk about that and forget Maduro. Have a good night, fellas.
Good night. Thank you.
You know,
the Labatil to Wall Street project could have helped many of these youngsters and give them an alternative to a life of crime. But did they embrace it? Did they see the vision? I don't think so.
But Tommy, PNM people don't care about that, you know. Well, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You see, you think? Let me take this call. Let me take this call. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
We're not hearing anything. You're not hearing anything from that call at all.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Intellectual. Mr. Intellectual. Yeah, Mr. Intellectual. I don't think. Yeah, but listen. Yeah, I don't think we want to. I, I, I think what happens, and we have to be blamed here too, and I take full responsibility in that. You know, we just allow him to influence the program, and we have to stop allowing him to influence the program. You understand? Because he has a certain agenda when he calls, and he's gonna keep using that agenda if we encourage him to use that agenda. And when he calls and he talks, if we respond to him, he's gonna continue with that agenda. So my thing is this: when he calls, let him talk, and we just keep it. Yeah, go ahead.
We're not hearing Mr. Intellectual. COP, are you hearing what Mr. Intellectual is saying? Not hearing anything at all.
Yeah. 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 Thank you. Thank you. So people are saying there's no audio.
I haven't heard a thing. I heard absolutely nothing.
Well, what happened is that
I myself.
what it is that, huh? COP, did you hear anything?
Nah, I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything. Okay. So I think it might be something with the WhatsApp that I have to fix. Maybe
I
it's the
didn't hear
same thing.
anything.
Yeah, maybe it's the first same thing we were trying to fix today.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we'll fix it. So let's Yeah,
And
let's
you have
take
some,
that break.
and
It's
you
in the
have
village
some,
with Uncle Tommy,
you have
Professor
some clips
Wall
and
Street
the show with Professor Wall Street.
Yeah, we'll show them when we come back. Okay, stick and stay. We'll be right back. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
We are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget to join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe to WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Follow your live.
Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom.
Yes, go ahead.
We call it that. Nothing not picking up. We're not hearing nothing.
Yeah, I know you. I wasn't hearing either.
That Wall Street, no, nothing coming through for me. Gotta call your number. Nothing ain't picking up from Wall Street. You gotta call him and tell him.
I'll tell him.
The program just still. Nothing coming through.
Yeah, he knows.
I know COP could go try and get to him to let him know. Nothing coming through any program.
I know.
Uncle Tom?
Yes, I did, and I did tell him.
Yeah, but he ain't still because he ain't nothing.
Yeah, well,
you have to try to get to him somehow.
Yeah, he'll get it together. He's working on it.
All right.
Thank you.
Nothing coming through.
Thanks for the call.
So, folks, what you can do, the easiest thing to do is call the number. Call the 973-609-609, 973-609-6509 number.
But I can only attend to one call at a time, though. So if I have one call there and you're not getting through, when the person hangs up, you can call back. So the person who was just
Yeah, but
calling, I think
Professor Walsh, they could send voice note. They could leave the line alone and send voice note, and everything will come together.
right. And Mr. Brooklyn, I see you were calling.
Understand that the lines getting problem, and let them send voice note until we get the lines fixed.
Right. And Wall Street.
You hear me, Wall Street?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Wall Street.
Yeah.
Wall Street. Just one tip. You open the WhatsApp before you go live on StreamYard, and that way you guarantee to get the calls in the conversation in the StreamYard.
Okay.
All right. I saw Mr. Brooklyn been trying to call. You can call back Mr. Brooklyn.
So what I'm doing?
Good night to you, Brooklyn. You and the family, the entire family. Good night to you. And to Susan Lochan, good night to you. To Judy Ali, good night to you. To Reporter, good night to you. KFC and the family, good night to you. If all your call, take it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I did, I restarted my
Miss
phone.
Santa Cruz, good night to you.
I also restarted WhatsApp as well. We're gonna see what happens.
We start the WhatsApp first and then open the StreamYard after.
No, it's too late for that. I'm gonna have to go out and come back. So let me go to StreamYard and come back. I'm gonna go to StreamYard. Okay. So you say start WhatsApp first before I open StreamYard?
Start the WhatsApp, and then once WhatsApp is up and running, then you open StreamYard.
Okay, let me go out and come back. I'm going out, all right? I'll go out and come back.
Yeah, Mr. Brooklyn, you can call back. COP,
and the village family, forgive us for the little. Yes, I'm hearing you. I'm telling them forgive us for the little distraction.
Yes, little technical glitch, which we'll straighten out.
Get these little bits.
You hearing me, COP?
Yes, Uncle Tommy, I hear you. You can go ahead and talk. I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Yeah, we'll work out the little kinks and get
things
working.
Yeah, you'll get right. But Uncle Tommy, that today's children, World's Children Day, I never hear in 30-something years a prime minister stand up for the future of this country like this, and had them kind words for those children. And I don't know why we share applaud for that.
Absolutely.
You see all them children in Tobago that run and scream and ball at you and thing? Those are the children. Those are the children that they had to take care now. When Keith Rowley take office in 2010, you see them little children who robbing and thing today 22 years? Them was the same age that run and hung up today. And because of Keith Rowley neglect the children and them, today this is the outcome. Them same young children that are running the bus. Them was 7 and 8 years when Rowley take office. So I giving the Prime Minister applaud for seeing about this generation of children coming up.
Agree. I fully agree.
Like you get right now.
So yes, we did give the Prime Minister a round of applause. You got your round of applause. So folks, today we had information from the Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, Dr. Udal Munilal, that happened today, and it was very positive information again. for the country of Trinidad and Tobago. So let's take a listen.
I wish to congratulate BP, TT, and their team on the successful completion of the SIP project. As we know, this subsea development is made up of 7 wells. Earlier in the year, they announced the completion of phase 1 with 4 wells. Today, we are glad to see the additional 3 wells for phase 2 are now online, significantly ahead of schedule. We're extremely pleased that this phase 2, which was originally scheduled for 2026, was able to come online ahead of schedule. This has been done with the cooperation of BPTT and, of course, the Ministry of Energy. This development is particularly pleasing to us since it dates back to the incentive framework provided by the People's Partnership Administration in 2014 with the passage of the Finance Act that allowed for the accelerated capital allowances for exploration. That was passed in law in 2014, of course. We are extremely pleased with the development. The energy sector remains integral to our economy, and resources from the SIP project play an important role in strengthening our natural gas supply. We look forward to continued investment in our energy sector by BP and other multinational companies. I have also taken note of the hastily posted statement of the former Minister of Energy. It is really amusing that when we speak of establishing the legal framework for attracting and incentivizing investment, his claim to fame to this project is that he went to visit the pipes.
You get that? Oh, God. So there you have it, folks. Straight from the Minister of Energy and Energy Services talking to you about what happened, the great discovery that they had today there with BPTT, right? And there's so many positive things happening. So many positive things happening. And I wanted to do this as well, right? So think about this, right? Look at the numbers here, and people can say what they want. Numbers don't lie, right? April 29th of April to the 17th of November, which was about 3 days ago, motors was down 46%, right? Numbers don't lie. 1st of January to November the 17th, 2024, 549 murders. 1st of January to January 17, 2025, 326 murders. Murders are down 40.6%. So I don't understand. If you don't have a plan, how could these things be happening? So these things happening by VAPs. These things just happening just so.
Alistair, right? You can call back.
Yeah, these things happening just so. But numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie. Yes, so they can say what they want. Yeah, the numbers are there to show that performance beat old talk all the time. Performance beat old talk all the time, all the time, all the time.
True.
Yeah. So, and that's what we interested in. We interested in performance, old talk. We don't want to old talk. We all kind of old talk. Yeah. Right. Tommy, you have any voice notes there?
I'll check. I just had Alistair hang up and tell him to call back. You can call back at this time, Alistair. Let me check and see if we have any voice notes here. Alistair, you're live. Go ahead, make your point.
Yeah, Alistair again. Alistair again now.
Yes, you're live.
Good night. Good night again to you, Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and COP.
Good night.
Now, I join your program very late. I just tuned in, right? So, but from what I've seen there, like you seem to having a real problem with your video and the communication. But are you all hearing me clearly?
Very clear.
Right.
Now, I was watching the news tonight, and it seems to me that the PNM are back to their old tricks again, at full throttle. Because I see Paris already came out of his hole. And the latest propaganda that I see that they're raising the carnival. Thousands of people will lose their jobs for carnival. That is what I saw on the TV6 news tonight. So apparently they have moved away from the fear mongering now to losing jobs for carnival. These people never ceased. The wonder never ceased with these people, you know.
Well, we know what the agenda is when it comes to Marvelous Marvin.
Yeah. So this is the latest. I'm bringing you up to scratch because I'm already unprepared. But I saw this and I say, well, let me all enlighten you all with this. Paris Alwari, thousands of people were going to lose their jobs for the carnival, and they want the Prime Minister to explain to the nation, because apparently this had to do with the banning of all these fets at sporting facilities. Something that Manning did in 2009. I don't think I see all of this are sort of concern back then happening now. Right? So this is just a smoke screen again to blame the present government on something else. Right? So I'll listen up here and I would like to know what you all have to comment on that.
Okay, thank you for your call.
Yeah, okay. Have a good night, everybody.
You too. Thanks.
Right. Okay.
Gentlemen, what do you say about what Alistair's point made was?
Professor Wall Street, the man said that we need a zone of peace here too. Time to get rid of one Joseph.
Let's take a call again from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're live. Alistair, you call back? Apparently that's an error.
What was Alistair's point on me?
He said that that Faris Alwari came out of
holy calls.
He said Faris Alwari came out of his hole to do some fear mongering that thousands of people are going to lose their jobs for the carnival.
Because hundreds of people will lose their job for the carnival.
Let me answer. I'll answer.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
That's my answer.
And your answer is correct.
That's my answer.
That's what I told him.
Yeah, I can't say no.
I hear nothing.
That is it.
You didn't hear Wall Street's answer, COP? COP, are you here? Yes.
No.
I think he gotta hear the video. You didn't hear the video?
You didn't hear the video with Marvelous Marva?
No, COP mic is muted.
COP, your internet is giving trouble, COP.
His mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. COP, somehow your mic become muted, and when your mic is muted,
Yeah.
you're not hearing. Your mic was muted. So due to your mic being muted, you couldn't hear. It's gone muted again. It's muted again. It's muted. Your mic is muted. So there's something going on. It seems like something is happening where you're muted again. You're going muted again. All right. So something is going on with COP.
Are you touching the screen, COP?
No, he can't talk because his mic is muted. All right, so folks, let's take a listen to this. I want you to listen to this. Take a listen. This is very, 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 very telling. Listen to this.
He's trying to scare people and create chaos. He's been prime minister for 10 years. He knows that oil rigs are not a military target, yet he's calling it vulnerable and a sitting duck.
You hear that? You all hear that? Let's go back and listen. Let's go back and listen.
Knows that oil rigs are not a military target, yet he's calling it vulnerable and a sitting duck. Why? He's trying to scare people and create chaos and present his supporters with a talking point only the uninformed would perpetuate. Anyone who is educated and capable of critical thought knows that Article 52 of the UN Convention is clear. Civilian objects or infrastructure cannot be attacked. Ordinary oil rigs that are not used for military purposes are protected. He knows the law. He is aware that oil rigs are not a military target. But if they did try to attack it, the consequences would be unforgiving.
Hear that? You hear that?
Yep.
Hear that? But the PNM sycophants don't care to go and do a little research. But they're running with that narrative. Folks, listen carefully. Yeah? Listen carefully. Listen carefully.
Of critical thought knows that Article 52 of the UN Convention is clear. Civilian objects or infrastructure cannot be attacked. Ordinary oil rigs that are not used for military purposes are protected. He knows the law. He is aware that oil rigs are not a military target. But if they did try to attack it, the consequences would be unforgiving. The ICC would suffer and stifle their economy and resources. And the world powers, including some of their allies, would turn completely against them. Attacking the oil rigs is suicide. They would become the next North Korea. The former Prime Minister is aware that attacking civilian infrastructure is a war crime, but he's hoping some of his supporters doesn't, so they could perpetuate that idiotic narrative.
Lion King strikes again. The Lion King strikes again. You see? The Lion King strikes again. That guy knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He absolutely knows what he's doing. But you see, right? The PNM people don't have time to do the research in order to figure it out. They don't have time to do the research. Do some research, man. Do a little bit of homework. Yeah. For me, again, a little feedback.
I don't know why I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, but I'm hearing it.
What's it doing? It's echoing?
Yeah, it's echoing.
Let me just turn that volume down a bit and see if that helps.
Johnny says, I'm not interested in any 7 p.m. because all I never watched any of them because it's 86. Yeah? Let me go back to the chat. Yep.
Yeah.
Michael, you're right. We're supposed to make a jail for those allegations, but nothing's gonna happen. Yep. As Stephen Rice put it, Mr. Bobby Head using fearmongering to fool PNM supporters. And they are being fooled. Mr. Santa Cruz says, has rallied, he warned people, but still taken back to contest election and have us in this position today. Semantic 62 said I shared this guy's video. Michael wants to know why didn't they hold Rowley for treason? That's a good question. Ken John says I fed up out here about this PNM talk about what UNC have to benefit this country and to be low employment. Mr. Santa Cruz says the gospel of the PNM is corruption, mismanagement, cronyism, nepotism, no accountability, no transparency, recusals, lies, lies, lies. Virginia said the evil PNM does not know the words value, preserve, prosper, or prosperity for country and people when in power. Everything is thief. Winston McKenzie, welcome. She deserves that round love of applause. COP, call me, get my number in the office. Good job, guys. Hazrali says, Patrick Manning warned TNT about Keith Rowley and it wasn't in a good way. Oh, how fast we forget. As a matter of fact, Hazrali, as you say that, listen to this. No, some of us forgetting, but then some of us don't forget.
I want to tell you something. I'm from Mason Hall in Tobago. Mason Hall very close to Liquor 2. The last time I was put out of anywhere for anything, the person who put me out regretted it. Remember I was in the cabinet? I took issue over the behavior of Calder Hart and Udicop. And what happened to me? I was put out of the cabinet. The person who put me out regretted it.
Will you hear that? You hear that? Let me try this call. Tell me if you can hear this call, okay?
Okay.
Caller, welcome. Lenny, welcome. So Lenny, hold on, Lenny. Tommy, are you hearing Lenny?
I didn't hear Lenny at all.
All right. So are we fixed that? But he's just talking, all right? So I'm gonna let him talk. Go ahead, Lenny. And let me know. Lenny, hold on. People in the chat, are you hearing Lenny? Go ahead, Lenny. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Lenny, do me a favor. Call Tommy phone. Call Tommy phone. All right. Call Tommy phone. All right. Right. Because some of they're not hearing my phone. Thanks, folks. So I'll have him call Tommy phone. Right? So Tommy, he will call your phone.
Alrighty.
That'll be the easiest.
You sent me a voice note.
Yeah, you can play it.
I'll play it now.
Yeah.
Good night, Wall Street and Mr. Tommy and COP. Good night, good night. And to the caller who identify the agenda of the PNM. I could tell PNM something. I know you all are coming with a vote and no confidence against the government sometime early next year, please God. I'm aware of that. It will not work. It will not stand. So, Dr. Rowley, you and your banner idiots, all you hold on all yourself and keep all yourself quiet. Because the matter that you all have ahead of you all is mismanagement, squandermania, theft, nepotism, all kind of bacchanal they have over all you. There's no how many people are going to work with you all. So don't waste the country time and try to bring no vote or no confidence next year. Like the talk they're running on the ground right now. Look for all you're wicked. You're sitting there in a good yourself or in a position or they're ready to go back to do what? To do what? To confuse the people? Like leave the human government, let the human function properly and she's doing a good job. Go on. And no amount of scared tactic in working, none whatsoever. None of you are scared tactic in working in this country today. It's in working. Yeah, it was 5 by 5 by 5. Low more PNM. So they could kick, screen and ball or you're gone for good.
So, Tommy, here is a message to the opposition and political leader of the PNM, Penny Big Beckles. Take a listen.
PNM is only destruction.
Blessed morning. I come on TikTok this morning with a heavy heart, a burdensome heart. You know why? I trying to understand, I'm trying to fathom what Penelope Beckles did yesterday. It was disgraceful. It was shameful. It was dishonorable. They went behind the Prime Minister's back, the leader of our country, and spoke against everything that she stands for and trying to do for country. It have a pledge we used to say in school long ago in primary school. It was so far back. But it went something like this. I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of my God and my country. I will honor my parents, my teachers, my leaders, and my elders, and those in authority. In authority, I will be clean and honest in thoughts, words, and deeds. I will strive in everything that I say and do to work together with my fellow men of every creed and race for the greater happiness of all and the honor and glory of God and my country. Something along those lines. What Penelope Beckles did yesterday was not clean, was not honorable. It was distasteful. They went behind the Prime Minister's back, the one who is over your authority, the one who is looking over you and making sure that country comes first. You went against her. You went behind her back and country. What is so honorable about that? What a shame. What a disgrace to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago and to the entire Caribbean. People, let us be mindful, let us be watchful and pay full attention to these 13 crappos in PNM who is sitting in Parliament right now. They do not want you to strive in everything that you say and you do. Our honorable Prime Minister is doing everything to bring us out of a slumber that they, the PNM, put us in. But everything that our honorable Prime Minister does, they are going against it. They're going against every single thing that could benefit us for generations to come. What a shame. What a disgrace. So once again, I want to say to Penelope Beckles, what you did yesterday, going behind our Prime Minister, your head, your authority, was disrespectful, was disgraceful, and you should make a public apology to what you did. What you did yesterday, you put TNT back a whole 20 years. Right? You destroy the whole Dragon deal because PNM not in governance. This is not about PNM or UNC. This is about country and generations to come. And I want to say, today, I have no respect for Penelope Beckles, none whatsoever, and the entire PNM. All they brought shame and disgrace to the entire Caribbean. People, I love all you, but be mindful and watchful and pay close attention to what this PNM regime is doing, trying to destroy the entire TNT. All for their good. Right? So, I love all you, but pay full attention. Have a blessed day. Love you guys.
Correct is right. He couldn't have said it better. He could not have said it better. He could not have said it better, Tommy.
Yep. On point.
That's all the PNM is interested in. They don't care. They don't care anything good happening in this country. They don't. Right? They just want to see bad things happen. And it's so that bad things are not happening, but they're trying to create these propaganda that bad things happen or bad things happening. Yeah? You think it's easy? It ain't easy. It's not easy. Folks, if you're going to call Tommy's phone. Yeah?
Caller, you live.
Yes, good night to you, Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and COP.
Good night, sir.
But blessings.
Same
you know,
to you.
I was just. Yes, are you hearing me clearly?
Very clear. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I was telling that's why I tune into you guys' program. I was watching that clip tonight with that robbery and that maxi taxi, and it brings back some very bad memories for me. About 8 years ago, I was waiting for maxi. I was in a maxi taxi in Arima on the stand, and we were the second taxi. Was about to leave to head for where I was going on the priority bus route. But I don't know if you're familiar with Arima.
Of course.
There's a street between the Eastern Main Road and the priority bus route by the name of Olton Road. You know Olton Road?
Most definitely.
Right. That's Angel Harp Spaniard is right at the corner.
Right at the corner of Eastern Main Road and Old Town.
Right. And just before we got the maxi in front of us, he left, I would say, it wasn't more than 5 minutes before. And I saw there was like I said, we were the other maxi that got filled and, was in the process of heading down the priority. And there was we only see a lot of police. We had to pull aside and a lot of traffic. And, well, I didn't take care. I thought it was probably an accident or something, And then when I was watching, I got home. And when I was watching at the 6 o'clock news, I saw where a maxi taxi was held up by 5 young people. So that was a big commotion. And reading the papers the next day, Uncle Tommy, I realized that one of the kids was related to one of my good friends in Arima.
Wow.
And the kid knew me. So it put some chills into me. I said, imagine if I was in that taxi that
they robbed, because they did rob them. They caught them running down the priority, and they were all armed. What would have happened to me? Probably I would not be here today.
True.
And when I saw that that video tonight, man, that brings back such bad memories. But here, part of it, when I called him, my friend, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I see that one of your relatives was involved with that." I said, I was in the maxi just after the maxi that he robbed. He says to me, "Yeah, you will have no problem. He knew you. He was going to do nothing." I said, "Are you kidding me? He wasn't going to do me nothing? That was even going to be even worse, that he knew me. Probably they would have killed me." You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And today, that's about 8 years ago. I never spoke to him again. And I understand that same kid, he disappeared. They apparently they murdered him or something, and he disappeared. And I think that happened about 4 or 5 years ago. So when I saw that today, I mean, even now, I'm still feeling the effects of what I witnessed and felt that day. So I just thought it, that you all had the right program so that I can at least mention this on your program,
Thank you.
And I thank you all for doing such a great job.
We thank you. We thank you for listening.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you once again.
Tell your friends to listen to.
Yes, I always do. I always do. Even friends that I tell them lucky into this show. You and the ground report and Lennox Smith sometimes in the night,
Good.
All right, thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you, caller.
Okay, blessed night.
Bless to you.
Thank you, caller. You see,
Wall Street, you see what's going on?
Yeah. It is sad and traumatic that I wasn't there in that maxi and I felt for those people. I really and truly felt for them. And all I was thinking about was, if somebody had some type of FUL, right? So they could have helped them traumatic person. Those traumatic people going through that by themselves. And it's not the first time they did that. They did it previously.
Yeah.
Right? But, again, the propagandists of the PNM, the Minister of Energy had to come out again and debunk things by the PNM. So we just can't leave these things to fester in the media because, the fourth estate is not doing anything. Well, I'm not going to say anything.
They're working with the opposition.
Correct is right. And that's what it is. But take a listen to this. This is from what the Energy Minister had to say. Listen to this.
Energy Minister Dr. Rudal Munilal slams rally. Paria not for sale. Energy Minister Dr. Rudal Munilal has sharply rebuked former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, accusing him of spreading alarmist propaganda to stage a political comeback. Munilal argued Rowley is attempting to position himself against what he called a very weak opposition leader, Penelope Beckles. Munilal dismissed Rowley's claims outright, stressing that Paria fuel trading is not for sale. We have always spoken about reopening the refinery, and therefore that matter does not arise, he said in WhatsApp messages on November 18th. He reminded the public that in 2019, the PNM government issued a request for proposals to sell Paria, only to retract it in embarrassment. At the time, then Chairman Wilfred Espinette admitted the company's fuel importing business was unprofitable. Former Energy Minister Franklin Kahn later clarified the RFP was inadvertently issued and withdrawn, confirming divestment was never part of Paria's mandate. Munilal blasted Rowley's latest remarks as irresponsible and alarmist, calculated to create panic. He rejected Rowley's suggestion that energy installations could be at risk due to U.S. initiatives in the Caribbean, noting that multinational corporations already have detailed contingency plans. If we took Rowley seriously, everybody would go and stock up on toilet paper, face towels, and water, he quipped. The minister went further, attacking Rowley's record in government. He pointed to the closure of 13 energy plants under former Energy Minister Stuart Young, which he said led to the lowest oil and gas production in a generation. His report card includes the ill-advised closure of Petrotrin, the New York Kwan debacle, and many other failures. Moneylaw charged. The New York Kwan plant, he noted, was plagued by tragedy and mismanagement. A 2023 fire and explosion killed Allen Lane Ramkissoon, exposing serious safety lapses, no emergency drills, malfunctioning alarms, and poor training. Financial woes followed, including a $21 million court-ordered payout, mass layoffs, and eventual mothballing of the GTL plant. Moneylaw also cited the shutdown of Train 1 at Atlantic LNG, Yara's facilities, and several methanol plants. Beyond energy, he accused Rowley of undermining national security by returning helicopters purchased under the People's Partnership and presiding over the collapse of the Coast Guard fleet without establishing a border protection agency. Rowley spent his time in office playing golf and now engages in feeble interactions with the national community, Moneylaw said. They ought not to be speaking in this way, creating mischief, spreading propaganda, and undermining confidence in the energy sector.
You know, I don't know why the media allows this guy to get away with things that he get away with. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know. What is it?
They're totally irresponsible.
Yeah, I don't know why he's allowed to get away with those things. I don't know.
I don't know why the media is complicit with them. That's what I can't figure out.
It seems that they may be paid still by the PNM. They may be paid still to continue to spew this propaganda. But Tommy, there was some breaking news today that was very interesting. And this was from Ian Allen. I don't know if you saw it. It has something to do with answer bank fraud. Spanish woman bars and sudden lifestyle shift blew the lid on 30 million answer bank fraud. Court ordered judgment sent to DPP and police commissioner for criminal action, loan officers, and roll-on, roll-off dealers found liable. Right? This is very interesting. A blistering High Court judgment have found that 2 answer bank loan officers and 6 roll-on, roll-off car dealers conspired to defraud the bank of approximately $30 million through sham vehicle financing transactions involving non-existent cars. The ruling, delivered by Justice Frank C. Prasad on Thursday, November the 20th, 2025, was ordered to be sent to the Director of Public Prosecution and the Commissioner of Police for consideration of criminal charges. The judge also ordered that the decision be sent to the Minister of Trade and Industry to determine whether the implicated dealerships should have the operating license revoked. So there were 20 defendants here, a lot of automobile companies and individuals. The fraud, 34 loans, vehicles that never existed. According to the court, the scheme revolved around 30 motor vehicles loan processed using fraudulent certified extract, inflated or falsified job letters, and non-existent motor vehicles. The transaction resulted in the bank disbursing roughly $30 million while holding worthless security over vehicles that were never in Trinidad and Tobago in the first place between June 2021 and June 2023. The court found that Business Development Officer Dwayne Rojas was a central figure knowingly facilitating fraudulent documents, ignoring glaring red flags, and working in concert with several roll-on, roll-off dealers to push through bogus loans. Rojas' conduct, Justice C. Prasad said, showed he knowingly participated in an unlawful means conspiracy that caused the bank massive financial loss. 6 roll-on, roll-off companies implicated. The court ruled that the following dealership named as 7 to 12 defendants participating in the conspiracy, right? And they have the 6 companies that were named. The judge found that these companies worked with Ross and others to generate fraudulent documentation for vehicles that did not exist. Who was found guilty? Justice C. Prasad ruled that Dwayne Rojas, BDO, breached contractual and fiduciary duties and conspired to defraud the bank, and 6 roll-on, roll-off dealers, considered to be 7 to 12 defendants, were involved in the unlawful means conspiracy. There was insufficient evidence to link the 3rd, 5th, 6th, and 13th defendant to the scheme, Justice C. Prasad added. The court emphasized that the evidence did not support the conclusion that cleared employees knowingly participated in fraudulent scheme. So there you have it. It just goes. Justice C. Prasad in his judgment directed the Register of the Supreme Court forward the judgment to Director of Public Prosecution, the Commissioner of Police, and the Minister of Trade and Industry to consider potential prosecution and possible revocation of dealership license. The trial began in September, and the court is yet to hear the parties on course. This story is by Ian Allen Network. For me?
Tricky Dad.
Oh boy.
Tricky Dad.
Oh boy. It's never ending. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat. Send your closing voice note and send your closing quotes. But before we go tonight, we want to say congratulations to Jack Warner, right?
Yes. He's Dr. Jack Warner now.
Correct is right. Correct is right. Correct is right. Dr. Jack Warner. And I guess he had a message for Trinidad and Tobago football. And he said he was not surprised that TNT did not make it to the World Cup. I'll be honest with you, Tommy, I was a little surprised.
You were surprised?
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought this was the best opportunity for them to make the World Cup. I'll take a listen.
I must confess, I was not surprised. I was hopeful. I wasn't surprised. Because if a team can only beat Bermuda in a group of 4 and can't beat Jamaica and Curacao, it's not easy to be a World Cup. What will you do when you face Mexico or France? So I think what I have to be thankful for is that they have been saved from further embarrassment at the highest level. So I'm not saying it here. We must not pick out the pieces and get the act together again. For 50 years, they never asked me. And I'm waiting. Whenever they ask me, I'm here. But for 50 years, they never asked me a question. I have no bitterness at all. But if ever they ask me, I'm willing to help.
So there you have it, folks. Jack Warner. Yeah. But Tommy, it's surprising though that you have a person like Jack Warner who have expertise in this. Caribbean Soul say Wall Street, Jack Warner is a woman. Yeah? And his expertise. A man who reached some of the highest pinnacle of soccer in the world. And we have that man sitting down in Trinidad and rotting.
And just languishing.
Languishing. Yeah? Dr. Jack. Here we go. Yeah? Can you imagine? It's just so sad, boy. I guess that's how we just do it in Trinidad and Tobago. Right? A man is not as something in his own land, Tommy. What did I say again? A man is not what? What is that?
Is a hero is never revered in his own land or something like that?
Something to that effect. Something to that effect. Yeah. So, folks, put your closing comments in the chat, and what we're gonna do before we go, let me give you this other, this is for a message to former Prime Minister Raleigh from the Fourth Estate. This, Tommy, you wouldn't believe this. This is the Fourth Estate. This is the Fourth Estate, eh?
Yes, I saw it. I saw the editorial.
Oh, I was shocked. But let's quickly listen to this editorial here from the Newsday.
A tale of two PNM leaders, a Fourth Estate Newsday editorial. The invitation issued on behalf of Keith Rowley ahead of his November 17th media conference at his home in Diego Martin opened most unusually. The office of the former Prime Minister cordially invites members of the public and media to a press briefing. It said, "If you've never heard of the office of the former Prime Minister, you are not alone. It doesn't exist. Under the Constitution, there is just a Prime Minister and an opposition leader. As a private citizen, Dr. Rowley is free to employ staff." But the uppercase, "O," was a dismaying misnomer. 4. It signals the former PNM leader's resolve to institutionalize his post-retirement penchant for weighing in, solicited or not, in public discourse. That's bad news for opposition leader Penelope Beckles. And it's bad news for a democracy that needs a strong opposing party. Freedom of expression is freedom of expression. A citizen is a citizen. Dr. Rowley has a right to say what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. Many issues over the last few months relate to his record, and his frequent interventions may well have been unavoidable. But why is there sometimes a sense of a lack of coordination between him and Ms. Beckles, who is, as far as we can tell, now in charge of the PNM? Notably, Dr. Rowley has called press conferences at his residence on November 17th, October 10th, and July 21st, in addition to his frequent Facebook posts, one of which began with the unconvincing claim, "I've been trying very hard to stay out." If he is trying, we are yet to see. Little that Dr. Rowley has contributed since departing public office could not have been voiced by his successor, who appears to be increasingly left by the wayside when fast-breaking developments occur. The former PM comments prolifically. Ms. Beckles likes to caucus, even as she endorses what is said by others. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Having multiple PNM figureheads, each with unique political baggage, addressing the nation simultaneously does not enrich the party's strategy. It dilutes it. Messaging was not the former Prime Minister's forte, but he seems unwilling to let it become Ms. Beckles' forte, too. His constant interventions hinder her ability to define a new approach to speaking with the public in the wake of April 28th. That speaks volumes about Dr. Rowley's political judgment or lack thereof. Moreover, it mars his overall governance legacy. Former U.S. presidents like Barack Obama nowadays stay engaged in public life. Kamala Persad-Bissessar was boisterous after she was voted out in 2015. But Mr. Obama is the exception, not the norm. And Ms. Persad-Bissessar was opposition leader. Dr. Rowley is not. He should let Ms. Beckles do her job.
And I don't think that fella, he wants to undermine her by any means necessary.
True.
And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? But Tommy, the thing about it is this, right? Penny still in the corner, hiding. Penny in the corner, hiding from Rowley. Come out of the corner, Penny. Come out of the corner, Penny. How the hell, Tommy? Almost 72 hours now, Tommy. And we hear from the opposition leader of the PNM.
Yeah, peep from her.
Not peep. As a matter of fact, we hear from none of them. Not one PNM dog back. Not one dog back.
Did one of the callers said Faris decided to come out?
But Faris said nothing about what Rowley did. Did he say anything about the press conference held by the former Prime Minister?
No, he was talking about people going to lose their jobs for Carnival because
yeah, correct. He ain't talking nothing about them. No, people don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear that.
You're saying the non-use of the sporting facilities are gonna cost a lot of jobs.
Boy, them fellas and them boy, what a waste of space. And as we go along, Tommy, Penny's just proving how weak. She like a platypus, a jellyfish, and an invertebrate. She had no belly, no stomach, and no spine. And she's proving that over and over and over. Yeah.
Top of the hour.
Folks, we're going to take that break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back, which is In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU, on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe, and like us on Facebook at WZYE95.9FM.com. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can always reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And soon, folks, 1 minute, Tommy. Soon, folks, all of you who want to reach millions and millions of viewers, you'll be able to advertise on WZYE very soon. Coming very soon, you'll be able to advertise right here on WZYE. Of course, you know, the program that leads the nation, WZYE TV, 95.9 FM. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah. Yeah. The other number you can call is 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget, as the professor asked you to, share the live, subscribe to WZYE TV so we can have our numbers up and we can do a better job for you.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Florida, I will make a Trinidad with Penny in the corner, hiding, Penny in the corner, hiding from Rowley, Penny in the corner. Is that right? Yeah, we got Trinidad now. Yeah. Yeah, Caribbean Soul, thank you very much, man. Caribbean Soul, let me say this, if it's one thing, I'm in Santa Cruz just tell me, or should you have too much patience? Tommy, that is just April 20th. The Prime Minister is April 22nd. We are very patient people. Very, very patient. And that's just our makeup. That's just what it is. Yeah? But you are absolutely right. It's about time we have advertising, and we are going to do that here on WZYE 95.9 FM. So, folks, you know, we go far and wide. You know, we have over 5 million views on YouTube. Yes, over 5 million views. You know, and we have all the analytics for you. So, if you want to reach a very, very large audience, right, coming soon, you'll be able to advertise right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. And also, you know, we've also been making public service announcement too as well. So, you know, yeah, nothing happened before it's time. You know, patience. I always tell people, you know, I have more patience than the Port of Spain General Hospital. Okay, so let me get my closing comments for the day here, Tommy.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle and So we must straighten our backs and work for our freedom. A man can't ride you unless your back is bent. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Where, Tommy?
My first quote is from Eleanor Roosevelt, former First Lady. And it goes like this: life was meant to be lived, and curiosity must be kept alive. One must never, for whatever reason, turn his back on life. And like I say every time, you, the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. Do the right thing. Encourage the right thing also. We'll see each other on Sunday on Let's Talk Politics right here on WZYE. Till then, good night and be safe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Penny in the corner, hiding from Warliar. So, folks, okay, let me get the closing comment. Oh God, Mr. Santa Cruz said, "Can go plant some yam." Can people say in here is slimy boy? Is that true? Gordon Dryden Joseph says, "Good evening, all. Be informed or reminded. Heavy prayer to God to help people change their minds from doing evil or supporting evil with words or action." Wait, Tommy.
Yes.
Tommy, I clearly understood that.
Yep.
Boy. Tommy, you see, he learning from us. He learning.
He's getting better.
He's getting better. And that's all we could ask of him. So, you will think that most PNM people can't improve it, but the boy guy trying. Clarence Lacan says, "Good night to the warriors in the village." Good night to you, Clarence. Michael Jonathy says, "The governor should revoke Rawalaya diplomatic passport." Mr. Intellectual says, "Do have a blessed night, rest, and successful days ahead until we meet on Sunday, please God." Ninja Girl says, "Blessed night, all be safe. Great program as always. Thank you all for making the village the best." Monica Rampisoon said, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Who shall I fear?" That either Psalm. Let me see what Psalm is that. I know that. I know that off the top of my head too. Because I'm them two Psalm right here. The Lord is my light and my. That's Psalm 27.
Yep.
Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Who shall I fear? Two Psalm 27 and Psalm 91 say those things all the time.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Bennett Thomas had said, "Professor, that's why we need stand your ground legislation and make firearm accessible to a wider section of the citizenry." Curtis Janet says, "Well-deserved applause. The reduction in murders is a monumental improvement." Johnny said, "Wall Street, we need a zone of peace here too. No more Gordon Joseph, please." Curtis John said, "I hope that weak-minded people don't fall for their tactics and go along with their agenda to call a vote of no confidence." Bennett Thomas says, "Great program as usual, Professor Warshik, Uncle Thomas, CFP, and all villages. Till we meet again on Sunday." The Santa Cruz closing comment: "A strong person doesn't seek revenge. They move on and let karma do their dirty work." Unknown. Tommy Mohammed says, my closing comment is this. Ms. Professor will take us forward and make Trinidad and Tobago economically sound. Just Cool says, if someone won't lift a finger to call you, see you, and spend time with you, it's time for you to lift 5 fingers and wave goodbye. Okay. Ms. Santa Cruz says, till Sunday, God willing, stay safe, stay blessed, stay dry and hydrated. Ken John says, blessed and handsome on Wall Street, be safe and shalom, have a good night. Caribbean Soul say, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it present. Right? And of course, Monica Rabison said, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Okay? Okay. Folks, we are out of here. We see you on Sunday, 1 to 4 p.m. on Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. We are
Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love into concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He trained in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound, while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me shining. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad, love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude biting the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. While doubters just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad, love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race, legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burned deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the goals, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to amaze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him to struggle the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad, love until sun, with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 golds glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. 1 love, 1 night, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.